cubic foot of soil, there's not much that lives in that soil. So eventually it requires more and more and
Now,
more.
with all due respect, I have to disagree with your opinion. I'm a farmer. We've farmed over 50 years in the same area. And I respect your opinion and I respect your argument, but the problem is you pit us against everybody else. It's the farmers farming commercially or big farmers, as you say, against the little guys. And that's the biggest problem with your view as it comes when you say farms aren't profitable, aren't economically diverse. When we take manure, we do soil samples, we do moisture testing, we do it on a yearly, we're professionals at what we do. You come in here and almost insult us with your view and the way you approach it. You have a very good argument, but the way you present it and your facts, I'm sorry, but they're severely outdated and they don't come from a point of science.
Well,
And
I'm sorry to
I
feel that
really
way.
am offended by the way you approach some of these topics and talk about the people in this room and how they farm. I'm sorry, and I would support a lot of what you say and are trying to develop, but you come at it the wrong way.
Okay, sir, you made your sense. And maybe I'm just going to give again 30 seconds to respond, and maybe not debate science anymore, and I think then we'll leave it at that.
First of all, I want to tell you that I came here because I was invited. It's not easy for me to be here.
And I respect you coming
That's
here.
okay, please let me finish. I've listened to you, listen to me now. You're saying that what I said was insulting, and I thought I went through a lot of efforts to ensure that it would not be insulting. I showed you examples today of large farms, of dairies that are making a lot of money since they have shifted, and I was not saying anything against you, except that I will always say something against using things that are destroying our water sources that are so important, and Roundup is doing that, and so are pesticides. So if you're using that, I would tell you to get up to date with real scientific information on this, and you can find it. And if you can download this free of charge, it's called GMO Myths and Truths, and it talks about the pesticides, the herbicides that are used that were not known for many years because nobody was allowed to test anything coming from Monsanto from 96 to 2006. Since they are now allowed, there have now been a lot of peer-reviewed studies. I would encourage you all to look at that. And if I have insulted anyone, I apologize. That was not my intent. My intent was to come here and share information because I was invited to do so. I have information you're welcome to.
I'm glad you did come. And I respect you for what you do. You do a very good job of what you do. It doesn't have to be us against them all the time. And that's the issue I have. You do a very good job of what you're doing. I guess it can't be us against them. We have to work together.
Okay, thank you. That's a very good point. And Huguette, before you leave, we just want to thank you for coming.